We're making cinnamon swirl bread today. It's a delicious bread that makes a perfect toast in the morning to have with your morning coffee. It's perfect for kids and the kid in all of us. This is a bread machine recipe. It's an easy recipe because of the bread machine. We're letting the bread machine do most of the work, but I will only use the dough cycle on the bread machine. That means I'll be taking the dough out of the machine and baking it in the oven. I'm starting this recipe with a recipe that I love from my blog. It's the cinnamon raisin bread in your bread machine recipe, and we're going to use that basic dough recipe as the start of our cinnamon swirl bread. For this recipe, you will need 3 cups or 360 grams of bread flour. Measure out your flour for accuracy, and you know this is important if you live in an area where humidity fluctuates greatly, because the humidity can throw off the amount of flour if you're measuring using cups. 1 cup of lukewarm water, think of baby bottle warm, 2 tablespoons of soft butter, 2 tablespoons of packed brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and 2 teaspoons of bread machine yeast. For your best results, you're going to want to start adding your ingredients with the warm water, then the soft butter. I'm going to mix the cinnamon and the brown sugar together because I want to be sure that that's well combined. And one of the things that you want to note in this recipe is that your goal is to keep the cinnamon away from your yeast for as long as possible, because the cinnamon will inhibit the growth of the yeast and the amount of rise you're going to get in your dough. So I'm going to sprinkle the sugar and the cinnamon into the water. The other thing that will affect the rise is salt. So you also want the salt to go in at the beginning. Next, I'm adding the 3 cups of measured bread flour. Remember, that's 360 grams of bread flour. And finally, you want to add the 2 teaspoons of bread machine yeast. And that's it. Close the lid, plug in your machine, select your dough cycle. It's number 8 on my bread machine. And then hit start. And in about 1 hour and 20 minutes, my dough will be ready for the next step. Now we are going to stop and we're going to check to see how well the dough is being incorporated. We may need to add a little bit more water or a little bit more flour in order to make the dough be the right consistency. After about 5 to 10 minutes, you're going to want to check your dough to see if it is mixing properly and it's the right consistency. Can you see how this dough is sticking to the pan? That means it's a little bit too wet, and I'm going to add a little bit of flour. I'm going to add a tablespoon of flour. And that 1 tablespoon of flour fixes the problem. To prepare the cinnamon swirl filling for the bread, I'm mixing together 1/4 cup of granulated sugar with 2 teaspoons of all-purpose flour and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Just mix it well to combine. I'm also taking 1 large egg, adding just a little bit of water, about a tablespoon of water, and mixing that to make an egg wash. We'll be brushing the egg wash onto the center of the bread. Once your dough cycle has completed, put some olive oil on your hands and also on your surface. I'm going to put mine on a silicone pat. Remove your dough from the pan, spread it out into a rectangle. It's going to be approximately 6 to 7 inches on the short end and about 12 inches on the longer end. Doesn't have to be exact. This is not rocket science. Then brush the egg wash over the surface of the dough. This is going to be the glue to hold on to the sugar mixture, sugar and cinnamon. Then sprinkle the sugar and cinnamon evenly over the dough. Cover it all the way. I'm going to turn it so you can see. Now we're going to create a tight roll. And we're going to do that starting at the bottom with the short end. Do a roll and then pull it toward you a bit. Roll it again. Pull it toward you a bit. Roll it again. Pull it toward you. Roll. 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 Stretching it a little bit as you go with each roll. Tuck in your ends, pinch them together. And then place your bread into your loaf pan. This is a greased loaf pan, 8 by 4.5. And cover it loosely with a greased piece of plastic wrap. Let it rise for about half an hour until it mounds the pan by about an inch. In the meantime, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Place your pan into your 350 degree preheated oven for 30 minutes. Check the internal temperature of your loaf of bread for between 190 and 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Cool your loaf of bread in the pan for 10 minutes before transferring to a wire rack for further cooling. For a soft crust, rub the top of your crust with some nice butter while it's cooling in the pan. Let's cut into the bread and see what we have.